Get out your acrylic, your lightweight spackle, get out your cup. Let's get started. We're making hot chocolate today. Meet me in the kitchen. All right, so now we have it mixed up, okay? And I'm going to put it into my bag. Now, and I'm really doing this for people that are new to my channel, because a lot of you that follow me have seen me do this. When you're putting this into, just like if you would icing, you want to get your bag as low as you can possibly get it folded down to put this in, so you don't get all of that up in here, because when you start to pipe, if you don't have it twisted tight, it starts coming up. So I always do this and it just works better. So, okay, so you can see I put it over my hand, and this is just the way I do it. You'll find your own way. And then taking the knife, I come in and start getting some of the spackle and just putting it down, okay? And I just keep, go down, hold on with your finger, and bring the knife up, filling it up. Okay, so I have it filled up about to where I want it. So now I'm just going to pull up the rest of the bag. And your bag now is still clean up here. And I'm going to shake it down a little bit. See if I want to add any more, which I do. All right, that's about good for now. So now I'm just going to bring it down, okay, and just twist it really good. Okay, and what I do is I put a rubber band and I just band it up until I'm ready to use it, just to make sure it stays moist. Okay, now I'll go and wash the spoon and the knife and put the lid back on this, because you don't want it to dry out. Because the lightweight spackle is going to be your most expensive as far as this part goes of decorating your faux desserts. So you want to make sure that you keep it where it's going to stay, where you can use it. Okay, so I traced the what's going to go on the lid, okay? And now I'm just going to cut them out, make sure they fit right. And as soon as I get this done, we'll start painting. And what's nice about painting it, you could have spackle in there, you could have plaster of Paris. It wouldn't make a difference, because you're not going to see it. You know what I mean, once you paint it. So I would rather just paint the glass and use my plaster of Paris for something else. Now let's get into the fun part. You can use either a paintbrush, a sponge brush, or I have even put the paint in and rolled it around. What you don't want to see is you don't want to see brush marks, okay? Now with the sponge brush, and a small one so you can just get in there really easy, that's what I like using. So that's probably what I'm going to do. Now it's just to decide which color you want. We'll go with this one. And this is the Decor Americana Milk Chocolate. Just gonna, and make sure that you wash your glass, whatever you're gonna use. See, if you roll it like this, I mean, you can sure do that, but it just takes longer. Look, it It already looks like you've got some hot chocolate going on there. But I'm going to help it along. And it might take 2 coats. And that's okay. If you pour it and do like I was just doing, sometimes it's too thick and it takes a long time for it to dry. Don't worry about the rim of the glass. It's not going to matter. Okay, so I'm going to keep doing this. Now you're probably thinking, Davida, you can see the brush strokes. Yes, you can, but you won't when I'm done, because I'll do a second coat. So I'm going to do this to the next one. Okay, okay, so here we are so far. Here are the hot chocolate cups. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a blow dryer and just lightly, not put it on the real, but I'm going to help this along, okay, because if not, with the weather today, it would take longer to dry. Okay, so I have my hot chocolate that is dried. I have some of my faux sprinkles, and these sprinkles are made from Sculpey, and you can use a garlic press or an extruder, and just get your colored Sculpey and then bake it. And I have different colored sprinkles for my faux food. I also have, like I showed you, some marshmallows that I made out of air dry clay, and I'm going to be making some peppermints, but right now they're not made, so I'm going to use a couple of these, and these were ornaments from Hobby Lobby to use in some of my faux food. I don't know if I'll put it in here, not sure. I never know until I get going. Okay, let's glue the top on. Got to work fast because you know the hot glue dries really quick. Okay, all right, so that's done. We're almost done. Quick, huh? So now I need to decide, because when you start using your spackle, you have to work quick because it dries relatively quick. And you have to decide what you want to put on your hot chocolate. Do you just want whipped cream? Do you want whipped cream with marshmallows? Do you want whipped cream with marshmallows and sprinkles? What do you want? So I'm going to have a couple of these ready to go, just in the event that I use them. And I don't know that I will, you know, I don't know. I wanted to have these done before I made these, but it just didn't work out. Life happens. Okay, so let's put our whipped cream on. Put a couple marshmallows on the whipped cream, since I'm not having it on the actual chocolate, if you will. Then I'm going to put a couple sprinkles. Oh, what the heck. Covered up so you don't see any of the cardboard. I think I'll go up just a little bit more. Take this out while I can. This is why you have to work quick. I decided I wanted to go higher, and that's no big deal. Put them back on. As long as you do it relatively quick, you're okay. There's your hot chocolate. Okay, let's do the next one. Okay, do you see how much it used? This is what I'm saying. It uses quite a bit. If you want to make it look, now you might want just a little bit of whipped cream. Go for it. I want, you know, a bigger, taller amount. And now these will go into, will be a part of my faux decor in my formal dining room. Guys, I hope that you will try this. It's extremely easy. You saw how easy it was, but it adds a lot to your holiday decor. Until we get together again, remember the world's a better place because you're in it. Don't ever, ever forget that. There's only one you. You bring something to this world nobody else can. Talk to you soon.